WMNF is fresh. And we are in the house with the Kenny K Wax Attack. No peace sign, all right? No peace sign.
I got my vibe from my dad and my mom, but my mom was like, you're playing the music that we like, but we don't like hip hop. But I used to take this and do it like this, take 2 break beats and be like, dun, 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 dun. My mom used to be like, how are you doing that? Kenny taught me.
Kenny always showed love to the community. He always showed love to the artists that were making hip hop here in the city. And I pretty much kind of just did the same thing as I started to develop, you know, my craft as a DJ and being a fan of the music and the culture. I would, you know, other crews and people would want me to play their music.
So I'm like, well, what I'm doing don't match here. But Kenny did say, hey, you know, this is what you're doing, you know, because I always was a grimy MC, you know what I'm saying? So he did give me the confidence to do my style of hip hop here.
Kenny K is walking around with African medallions on, and he always got the latest hip hop record in his headphones. And he's like, man, he ran up to me and says, you Shot-Chi? Man, I remember you from the Master Blasters. Y'all used to rock Riverfront Park back in 79 and 80.
He was attracting this following, this new class. The parking lot would be full and there would be literal rows of cars driving by, blasting Kenny's show. So going both, and at that time, it wasn't MLK, it was Buffalo. So at that time, you had cars going east and west on Buffalo, and he had this parking lot full. There could have been 500 to 1,000 young people roaming through the area because of Kenny.
He's always willing to be a big brother, always willing to help out, and very loyal.
I think he definitely just needs to go down in history as the person who, you know, brought hip hop to Tampa and influenced a shit ton of people, you know, and people who really, you know, bleed for this, you know. I mean, we know he's blood, sweat, and tears have been out there, you know, gigging and just kind of, you know, keeping his name alive and keeping the sound alive, the sound of hip hop.
He was just a really nice guy with a big smile on his face at all times, like he was unshakable. That's how I remember him. He was just a very friendly, happy to help you guy. Like his customer service skills were impeccable. Yeah, he was a nice guy. And you know, I was just some little white kid from South Tampa buying hip hop records, you know, and he treated me like he knew me forever.
Thanks to you, Kenny, there is a digital underground and a Humpty Hump and a piano man and all that, because without them hip hop records, who knows where I would have wound up. I might have just wound up being a bass player in Prince's group or something. And yeah, I owe a lot to Kenny, man, for making me not give up on hip hop.
We look at him as a pioneer, a revolutionary, hip hop advocate, and all of these things. He was simply a good friend.